The crypto market is crashing right now. Every single coin has started to fall. And I've noticed the panic is back. People are worried that the bull market is already over, as Bitcoin right now is back to 95,000, Ethereum is back to 3,300, Solana is under $250, BNB is falling, XRP has fallen a lot. And a lot of you guys are wondering what is going to happen next. So ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly state that I have been warning about this exact event for a while, and I'll state that as of this point, everything is within margin of where we find things bullish. We've stated for a long time that Bitcoin will most likely not break $100,000 initially, and most likely will be facing some hardships around that level, as it's a major psychological barrier. On the opposite side, I do not believe this is the highest point of the cycle, nor do I believe that a $70,000 Bitcoin is incoming here, unless, well, we'll see some other things shortly. But as of this point, as I've stated many times, this is the most bullish scenario in my opinion. What we're seeing right now is Bitcoin pushing through like absolutely crazy, people going massively into Bitcoin, then Bitcoin taking a little bit of a break in the 90s of thousands, people going crazy for all these altcoins, and then a little pullback on Bitcoin, a slightly harder pullback on the altcoins, and then most likely, again, the most likely scenario right now, that Bitcoin sets on with a crazy train over the next few days. Again, if Bitcoin goes up too much too quickly, you get crashes that are irrecoverable. But you can see right now, Bitcoin's down 2%. It's not down 17% in a day, which if I look back at 2021, guys, some days were horrible. Your whole market's just down 45, 40, 40, 80, 70, 60% in a day. So trust me when I say that even though people consider this a crash because of what they're used to over the last few days, almost nobody on the upper fronts right now is panicking. Also because, well, Bitcoin, even though it's at 96,000, you might think, oh, how bad is that? It's gone down from 99. We got to be real here for a second and realize it's $96,000 per Bitcoin. Anyway, guys, I'll move on, but make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video right now. I also just bought the Dogecoin dip, call me crazy, but I'm personally thinking, man, one of the most profitable strategies in previous bull markets has been just continuously buy the freaking dip. A lot of you guys are thinking, Dusty, but where do I? Well, here at 40 cents, it sounded like a good idea to go ahead and buy some more Dogecoin. I'm not sure where it's going to be tomorrow, but I believe that over the next few months, we'll be going upwards. So all I got to do is just keep stacking and keep strong and steady, and I think we will win. Many have been asking this for XRP, for Cardano. Should we be selling or should we be buying more? I've said over the last few days, I personally believe that in bull markets, I only think about buying in properly. I think about buying if we're talking about spot bags. If we're talking about our trades, what I personally think is best is we get in at any point and average our way down. But again, we have to take profit whenever it gets to a certain level. With XRP, I said, hey, I think it's wise to take profit at $1.40. It went up to $1.60 or something, but right now we are below it. If my strategy, if you listen to it, then right now you would be able to buy back cheaper at maybe $1.30 or so per XRP, just like how Dogecoin at 40 cents was basically our quote unquote target, and Bitcoin at almost 100,000, and it got there, right? It got to 99.6. But again, the worst mistake that people will make is extreme greed, which is why I separate my spot bags and my contract. So spot means I buy the coins and I'm not really willing to let them go before, like, I'm going to say at least June of 2025. Then with these contracts, with these short-term trades, I basically buy and sell all the time. Whenever I feel comfortable, I just sell some more and more and more. The position lowers, sure, but I can always just buy in later. Even if at XRP, for example, I'm buying in at $6 per XRP, maybe I'm going to be able to sell at $7 in XRP, still make a good chunk of money on that trade. As again, it's a contract, not the actual coins that I've got. And that just really, really helps to keep everything on a playing field, or I should say, to keep you kind of sane. And it also makes me not really care about all these coins going down today. Because at the end of the day, I realize, man, if this was a really bearish run, almost no coin here would be up. Everything will be down 30, 40%. There's a chance it will happen tomorrow. I'm not going to state that it can't happen, but I'm saying right now, it seems like buying the dip is the best thing we can do. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we might be going down further, sure. But do you really think that the crypto bull market has ended here? Do you really think that it's going to be down only from here? I can't believe that. And again, I'm not in your shoes. You're your own person. But for me, it doesn't make sense for the bull market to end here. So I'm going to be buying that dip because I believe till July or December of next year, maybe November, we are in a full-on buying frenzy. And I remember that if you start deviating from the long-term plan, that's usually when you lose. Again, I put this up for multiple years in a row now. This is what I realize, or what I believe is going to happen to crypto. Again, there might be some rough paths along this journey. Maybe we have a crazy pullback here for Bitcoin for a bit. But it's happened before that Bitcoin goes up for more weeks straight. And again, 1 or 2 weeks of red is not bad in the grand scheme of things because we know where we're going. I'm not sure if $150,000 is the end or if it's going to be $300,000, but all I know is that I do not think this phase of crazy gains for crypto is over. And for that reason, I think buying altcoins right now is not a stupid idea. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. These are my thoughts. This is what I'm doing. For the last couple of years, I'm going to say for the last 7 years, it's worked perfectly. Yes, times may be annoying ever so slightly, right? Maybe you're going to hate yourself for a little bit, but as long as you keep strong enough, with XRP, for example, every single person who's been around is right now still in profit. If you're not, you've been playing the game all wrong. And so it kind of goes on with all these coins. So if you're panicking right now because prices are going down, then this whole trading thing, this whole crypto thing is not your thing, because realize that for one coin to go down today, another is going up 40%. So there's just a little paradigm shift. Some money's moving around. Over the last hour, Helium, Sandbox, all these coins are up like 5% in an hour. Yes, some coins are down. Not is not doing well. But just for fun, look at the numbers that we've seen this week. Look at the numbers we've seen this month. Going down a little bit, in my opinion, is not that bad. And right now, for example, we're trading on +𝗏𝗏, by the way. If you've not done it yet, check out our team. Link is down below. Right now, we're doing pretty well. We are in 31st place, so we're doing really good as a team. Already got ourselves $2,100 worth of rewards and another $1,850 here in terms of rewards. So make sure you go ahead and check it out. Link is down below to 𝗏𝗏. Right now, you also get some sign-up bonuses, and the more you trade, the more cool things you get. So just check it out. Link is down below. What I was trying to say, though, is that if XRP makes another break for it, let's say we do manage to go back all the way towards the $1.18, maybe $1.15 area. As you know, and as you've seen, I'll be buying a lot more. If Dogecoin makes another breakdown at 34 cents, I'll be adding up significantly. I'm hoping that it goes all the way back to 20 because, again, what the last week or 2 weeks have shown us is that this run is here to stay. That the altcoins that we thought were dead have a lot of life in them. And some will say this was a last little push before they really died. I don't believe that. I believe this has shown a lot of people that the next crypto run, which right now is like starting, we're still in infancy, Ethereum hasn't even hit an all-time high yet, is going to be so much more severe. This time is going to be so much crazier, especially because of the ETFs and micro sailors constant buying. Yes, there'll be some fear along the way. If there was none, the bull run would be over instantly. You need some people to give up or panic or sell the freaking bottom to be able to continue on higher. And so if you're asking my honest opinion, no, I'm not worried. If you're asking my honest opinion, I'll say yes, things could get worse. But if you're asking my honest opinion, things will get very much better in this run still. But again, what I'm doing is just buying the freaking dip, staying steady because I have an expectation of what's about to happen over the next 6 to 12 months. I always take some profit here and there though. People call me crazy for cashing out $10,000 on this Doge position, or cashing out $10,000 on the Bitcoin one, or cashing out a few $1,000s like $8,000 on the XRP position. I told you guys, man, whenever you feel comfortable, just cash some out at these higher prices. It's okay. You can always try to buy back in cheaper, or just be satisfied with some of the gains you've made. Right now, again, I just bought back into Dogecoin because it's a good area, but I'm fine with the price going down further. It's only if you've got too much of a leverage or you're not able to buy dips that things get risky. But with the way I'm trading, again, you can see I cannot get liquidated anyway, so I can just keep adding with no real worries. It might be at a loss for a little while, but again, I flipped this account from minus, I think minus 60 or whatever $1,000, maybe even more, to plus 100,000 over the last, 2-3 months. And so if things get bad, I know we'll be able to flip it again if we've got enough patience, because in crypto, you could have never made a loss because we're at all-time high levels if you just consistently kept on buying and did not lose hope. The moment you started panicking, doing some crazy decisions, that's when you might start losing. Just my opinion though. Well, not the fact that you could have never been at a loss. I'm really thinking here, it's almost impossible to be at a loss in crypto right now unless you've done some really terrible clicking, or you were too impatient, you wanted things too fast, etc., etc. All my altcoin predictions still stand. I know the journey might get kind of cumbersome, but overall, I know where we're headed. Again, I'm very, very confident in what I've been saying for a while here. And if I'm wrong, well, let it be, because I know that ultimately, even though I'm wrong, even if, right, the profits will be insane. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you're panicking, well, just realize again that we're in a really, really fortunate position, and that even if the probabilities of winning are just too high, where I couldn't bear looking back at this time and thinking, man, should I have done things differently, blah, blah, blah. I still believe in the cyclical nature of Bitcoin, which in turn means all these altcoins. I still believe the best course of action as of this point is just to buy the freaking dip and not be a baby. But yeah, those are my thoughts. That's about it. See ya.